today for questions. If you guys got anything you want to start off with.
So you went back, as you go back and watch the film, anything else jump out at you that you didn't necessarily see during the game?
Yeah, pretty much what I thought I saw, when it showed up on tape. I thought our receivers did a really good job blocking in the game, and that was something that going back and watching the tape, they really got after it, and I was really proud of that. Coach is doing a great job emphasizing blocking, Chev and the whole offensive staff, and just really unselfish play is what it is. And we, like we talked about all camp, we got a lot of guys that can make plays, but guys not worrying about targets, it's big. It's really, hey, what's my job on this play? Playing for the guy next to you and being unselfish. Football is the ultimate team sport. We talk about that all the time. And so that really showed up, and I think that's a credit to our coaches and credit to our young men.
You talked about the receivers blocking. I watched Tony Brown a little bit yesterday. It looked like he was one of those guys that was very engaged. Like you said, when he wasn't being targeted, he was kind of looking around for somebody to run into.
Yeah, I mean, just a really strong effort by Tony. He does it every day. We see him every day. We saw him every day in camp. He comes to work, and he gets the job done in the run game and in the passing game. He makes the plays that he's supposed to make, and he's an experienced guy, and that's really leading by example as well.
Was it encouraging? It seemed like you guys made some second half adjustments that the players were able to absorb that defensively and kind of execute that.
Yeah, second half adjustments are huge, and then what the players being able to carry it over from the locker room and actually onto the field and execute was really good to see, and that's something that we can build upon.
You did a little bit of shuffling with guard late in the game. Mm-hmm. Was that just trying to get some of those guys in there to see what they look like, or was that performance-based?
We really just want to get some guys in there, and we want to play as many guys as we could. And I told the guys this morning that we want to play a lot of guys on both sides of the ball and special teams. We want to get guys out there, and guys that earn that time will get that, and guys that are not happy with the playing time that they're getting, then do something about it. And we have plenty of opportunities in practice to show, what you can do, to show what type of improvement you can make, and you get what you earn.
Janaz Jordan, Naeem Rodman, Austin Williams all got in, quite a few snaps in there. Did you feel like they showed something there as young guys getting their first shot in there?
Yeah, well, we knew going into this deal that we were going to need to play the young guys, and that was the reason why we recruited these guys and wanted to get some more big guys on our rosters because we needed them, and we need some guys to play right now early, and we're not afraid to play freshmen. And so that's a big part of what we're doing is getting as many guys ready to play as possible, and it's always good when you see young guys getting in there, getting experience, mixing up in their first game, and we're just going to build on it.
Stefano doing some kickoffs, was that another opportunity just to mix it up, or was that just wanting to try something different?
Yeah, we really wanted to just get more production, get the ball placed properly, and get the ball in the end zone if we could. And he really stepped up for us and did that for us. So, my hat goes off to him. Just do what you're asked to do and be unselfish, and that's what he did.
But you see, today coming out to practice, did you see these guys ready to turn the page and look forward to Nebraska?
Yeah, the page has turned. The page has turned. We give them 24 hours after the game, and so we're on to Nebraska.
Any first impressions of Nebraska?
Yeah, very explosive football team. They've got skilled guys on offense. They've got really big, strong physical players on defense. They're explosive in the kicking game, and their quarterback can make a lot of plays. It's a very talented team, and they look well coached.
Opportunistic on defense, it looked like a little bit like you guys. They had some turnovers or takeaways.
Yeah, I mean, turnovers is the name of the game now. Turnover margin, I'm telling you now. If you're +2, you win 70%. You plus 3. I mean, it just goes on and on. You score on defense, and so taking care of the ball, taking the ball away, that's probably the biggest determining factor in winning is the turnover margin. So they do a great job.
Watching film of that Nebraska-Georgia State game, did you see anything that surprised you that was different than you thought you'd see?
No, it was. they've improved. You know, you can tell that they've worked really hard this offseason, and you can tell they had a good camp, and you know, they're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster than what they were, and I didn't see any.
What challenges does it present to a defense just having to deal with a dual threat quarterback like Adrian Martinez?
It puts a lot of pressure on your defense. You know, when you have a guy that can throw it, and a guy that can run it as well. A guy with experience, and he's a fierce competitor. So you know, everyone's at the point of attack against these guys, and you know, we'll have to be at our best, obviously.